Hello, Naturals! How are you? I'm Gabby, your English teacher, coming to you from the Oval Office for a special lesson today to help you to talk about your opinion about politics and also to ask others about their opinions so that we can share, we can connect, we can ask each other and communicate about what our opinions are in a respectful, fun way. So that's what we're all about at Go Natural English, is being able to connect and communicate and express ourselves clearly. So in this lesson, we're going to learn about some structures that we can use to help do that. So if you are interested in improving your English fluency and learning about the grammar structures that you need in order to do that, learn about my premium English courses at gonaturalenglish.com. And I hope you'll join one. I hope to see you inside and to be able to be your teacher there. Now, in today's free lesson, we're going to take a look at how to ask people their opinion about politics in a good way. So before you even begin talking about politics, I would highly recommend that you ease into the topic by asking your conversation partner first, is it okay if I ask you about politics? Why? Because politics, like money and religion and a few other hot topics, are not something that we take lightly. They're not questions that you ask about with just anyone. You need to feel comfortable with the person you're speaking with. At least this is how I feel in American culture speaking in English. So first, ask, is it okay if I ask you about politics? Now, here are some different questions or some structures that you could start your conversation with after your partner says, yes, of course, I would love to talk about politics. So, what do you think about fill in the blank? For example, what do you think about the presidential election? What do you think about the candidates? And if you're curious about vocabulary and pronunciation, like presidential election or candidates, I made another video lesson about that. I'll link to it right here if you're curious. Okay, next, another question. What do you think about the upcoming election? Or which candidate do you support? Or which party do you support? For whom will you vote? For whom will you vote is very grammatically correct, but most people, when they're speaking naturally, native speakers will say, who are you going to vote for? Who are you going to vote for? Who are you going to vote for? Yes, it's okay. It may not be the best grammatically correct structure, having the preposition at the end of a sentence, but this is how people speak, so it's okay. Relax. Those are some questions. Now, how do we answer? You could answer with I think or in my opinion. Or if you would like to sound more formal, don't use I. You could use a word like it. And for example, it is much better to vote for, fill in the blank for yourself. Or it's important to vote for, Or it's better if, Okay, also this is a great time to use I prefer or I'd rather. Now, I made another video lesson about that, which I'll link to right here if you want to check that out. I prefer, and then you can say the candidate's name, or I prefer not to say is a great way to avoid sharing your opinion. I'd rather vote for person who you'd rather vote for, or I'd rather talk about something else besides politics if you'd rather avoid the topic completely. So I hope that these phrases are helpful for you to ask about and to answer questions about politics. I wish you a very happy election season, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you can share it with your friends so that you can express yourselves clearly and connect and communicate with each other. That's what we're all about here at Go Natural English. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully inside a premium Go Natural English course, so I can be your English teacher there. Bye for now.